By the time I was in 8th grade, I had learned about Jesus Christ, but wasn't sure if he was real or what my parents were telling me was real. I didn't grow up in a Christian family. They always had taught us about Hinduism because that's the religion that they believe in. And so my sister and I just grew up and just really embracing that culture. But I didn't think super deeply or have any thoughts about God, really. I just kind of went through the motions with them and followed whatever they were doing. My coach at the time, he was our PE coach at the school. He was like, Shreya, you should really come to Forest Home. It's a Christian camp, like, you love that kind of stuff, like, it'll be fun. And I didn't really think anything of it, just like, oh, like, I'll get to hang out with my friends and go camping and it'll be a good time. And I didn't know that it would change my life. As I was saying yes to Jesus, I think I knew that Jesus was so good, and in that moment I just knew that he was real and that he was chasing me down and saving me. That's something I wouldn't trade for the world. And I didn't really think about the challenges that would come with that. It was a really scary feeling knowing that I was gonna go home from camp and have a new faith and not be able to express that to my parents just out of respect for them. I didn't want them to think I was going against them in any way. We had a Bible in our house because I had religion classes at the school I had gone to. So every day I just started taking my Bible and just reading it over and over. I just remember learning so much, and everything I was reading it sounded right and it sounded real. One thing that used to make me worry a lot was telling my parents that I have become a Christian, because I don't want them to belittle it or just see it as something that's not important, because that's the most important thing in my life. This past summer, I got a concussion, and I didn't realize that it would end up leading to having TBI, it's traumatic brain injury. When I got my concussion, I was really frustrated at God, and I wasn't frustrated because of what he was putting me through. I was frustrated that I didn't feel him while I was going through this really challenging time in my life. Although it wasn't a clear answer, I knew that through this whole process, he was bringing me so much closer to my parents. My mom would track my headaches and just do simple things that showed me how much he cared for me. After seeing how much they could care for me, I was just blown away by how much my Heavenly Father could care for me. There's a lot of things I worry about regarding my future, but I would say that a way I deal with it is just pressing into the truth. You know, when I say, oh, I'm scared about this, God tells me, fear not. When I feel like, oh, but I'm gonna be alone in this, he says, you're never alone, like, I'm always near. I think just leaning into those truths and realizing how powerful they are is what helps me stay at peace and keep me going.